we're out in with the Samsung Crescent racing team in KIRKHAM for the first test of 2011. We thought it was going to be a one-rider team just with John Hopkins, and then over the last 2 weeks we managed to be able to close down a deal with Samsung, which enabled us to go to a two-rider team with John KIRKHAM on board as well. We're starting out on the same bikes, but we've got quite a few modifications we're going to be doing to the chassis to help the weight distribution and hopefully get us a little bit more grip. But basically the engines and the rest of the tech spec of the bikes are the same.
It's a proper race bike. The race bikes we were running last year were semi-street bikes, so back on a proper race bike. And you know, in my my somewhat native country, I mean, my whole family is all British. The British Superbike is definitely the most competitive national superbike series in the world at this very moment. And you know, it's going to be a lot of hard work. You know, it's not going to be easy, but you know, I'm with one of the best teams out there, and you know, I think we have every shot at going out and being competitive.
I've come from super stock 1000, but this thing is a different beast altogether. So twisty track, we're just trying to get used to like the power and the weight and the characteristics of the bike. Me and John, we've been having a good natter, and he's a really top bloke. Obviously he's got a good resume, he's come from GPs, I think he's been in there since 2002. He's finished on the podium next to Rossi. And obviously Jack, he's got just as good a history, and he's come from an awesome background of like years and years of racing, so it's a perfect team.
We value these tests which we're on now, because from KIRKHAM we go up to Guadix, and usually if we're on the pace at Guadix, we know we're in good shape, you know, ready for Brands Hatch. But we've also got other tests in the UK planned as well, one of them which includes Brands on the Indy circuit, so yeah, we'll be in as good a shape as anybody.
The first race is obviously, there's a lot of points to be had, so we'll go out smiling and do the best we can and see what happens.
Any series I've ever entered, you know, I want to go out and I want to win. The team's given me an absolute great bike, and you know, I'm mentally more focused, I would say, than I've ever been. So, you know, I'm giving myself the best shot that I can, and it's going to be tough. Like I said, it's really competitive. I don't know any of the tracks whatsoever, except for maybe one or two. It's going to be a tough year, but like I said, we want to go out and towards the end of the year maybe start winning some races.